full of equipment for a magic show. It says the Great Zaroff on the poster. Is this his stuff? His top hat? Wow, this trunk has been a lot of places. Timbuktu, Hong Kong, Raven Hollow, even New York. The Great Zaroff experienced the greatest illusionist of our time, but it doesn't say when and where the show is. How strange. The poster looks pretty old too. I wonder if the trunk here belonged to Zaroff. I'll just take one of his posters. Oh, there's a rip in the lining of the trunk lid. Well, a little rip is no big deal. That's easy to repair. Uh-oh. Hey, there's a magic wand in the lining. It almost looks like somebody hid it there. Whoa, holy cow, what? Again? Man, oh man, magicians really need nerves of steel. Whoa, holy cow! Come on, pull yourself together, Jerry. I bet it's just a pesky raccoon. Or a magic message. Top hat and magic wand. All right, Jerry, the time has come. You've been training for this for years. So, abraca. Whoa!
It's been decades since I last drank a carrot flame. Permit me to introduce myself. I am the Marquis de Hoto.
Oh, but you're
Aurictobulus cuniculus sapiens. Yes, indeed.
well, I'm Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Hazelnut, the boy with the dream.
What?
I know much more than that. Your summer vacation ends the day after tomorrow.
That's right. Unfortunately.
Mathematics, leaky pens, hard wooden benches, dry chalk dust. You human children are so brave. Yet you dream of more. The murmur of the leaves in the wind. It reminds me of home.
Where's that?
My home? It's where I'm remembered.
Yes, but where exactly?
I can scarcely remember.
What?
Jerry, tell me, what's your greatest dream?
I performed as a magician in school once. Oh, what's the point? I want to be a magician.
I know, for I am a magician. Beloved, feared, needed, and extremely brilliant.
My goodness.
Will you be my apprentice?
What? Absolutely!
Travel with me. Beyond the boundaries of the imaginable. Study the 5 fiery mantras of the Phoenix Conjuration and master every single facet of magic. Well, not all of them, perhaps.
This is fantastic, but
But,
my mother says I have to be home for dinner.
Jerry, your training will take days, weeks.
probably won't be able to.
True, training in the magical disciplines, the study of the art of arts, all of this takes time.
Such a long time. Of course.
And even time itself is an object of study for magicians. He who studies time needs time.
Oh no.
But Jerry, listen to me carefully. Forget impossible. For a magician, nothing is impossible. On a day in summer vacation, anything is possible. I promise you that you'll be back in time for dinner. Are you ready to trust me, Jeremiah? You carry a certain coin.
What? How do you know that?
It has a very special form. Where did you get it?
I don't know exactly. It seems like I've always had it.
Something is missing. Don't worry, Jerry. Everything which is lost will turn up again.
I always used to practice my magic tricks with it.
Look through the hole in your coin. Its magic power will grant you a new view of the world. What you'll see is magical iridescence. From now on, the coin will show you what might be helpful in your training.
Magical iridescence. Coin. All of a sudden it tingles on my skin.
Take good care of your coin. My magic will protect you from being forgotten.
We're leaving this world.
We have no time to lose. After all, you want to be home in time for dinner. You will need this. Jerry, do you remember what I told you?
Nothing is impossible.
And soon it will no longer sound like a question when you say it.
Wait!
Do you know this place, Jerry?
Sure, that's the old path tree.
I am sure that you have sensed that this is a special place.
Special?
Magic. It's easy to get lost in places like this.
Hey, I'm not a little kid anymore.
Even adults can become lost in the woods. Do you sense something?
I hear a rumbling.
Use your coin, Jerry.
Oh man, a toad! It's gigantic!
The magic of this place allows it to survive here and grow, forgotten by time. But just as with any other power, magic too can be misused. Like the power of this portal tree. Then we intervene.
We?
The magicians, the tree walkers.
Portal tree? What does that mean?
Portal trees are trees with roots that reach deep into the fabric of reality. So deeply that they exist in more than one place at a time, creating magical connections. Some use these connections to move back and forth among the worlds. As do we tree walkers.
But how do you use a portal tree?
This is where magic begins. Wow. Go through the portal, Jerry. From now on, casting magic and wandering between worlds will be an important part of your life.
I mean... Hey! Whoa!
Someone is entering. Four nails. We must hurry. We shall ride the wind, as we have always done.
Hey! Whoa! This still looks like the woods we have back at home. Only somehow...
Here we are.
That's with a backpack.
The farther we go from the portal tree, the more clearly you will come to realize that we have left the world you know far behind us. Only the parallels here at the portal tree suggest a connection. Such as this wall. Follow me, Jeremiah Hazelnut. I promised you magic. Another world. Before you, Jerry, lies Mousewood.
Wow!
Here you will complete your training.
Where's the school? And all the teachers' nights?
This world is all magical. Its trees send their roots deep into the earth and create connections like the one we use together. This world will be your school, and its inhabitants will teach you many things. This place may seem unusual, but soon it will be an important part of your life. Then, once your training is complete, you will see the world with the eyes of a tree walker. So follow me, young Hazelnut.
Oh, wait.
I know this must still be overwhelming to you, but I need a moment. Just wait here. I'll be right back. I'm going to announce you to the town council.
All right. Wow. Being this small is really interesting. Who would have thought that mice have towns? Well, hey!
Plato the Frog by any chance? I've been waiting here for a package from the Super Squirrel Boutique for smart squirrels.
Super Squirrel Boutique? That's a funny name.
Oh, really? So what's your name?
Me? I'm Jerry.
Oh, I think Jerry is a very funny name. And I bet you don't make drop-dead stylish accessories.
No. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
You see? I'll just keep waiting for Plato and my package then. Oh, maybe I should have left town with my cousin Edgar instead of standing here and thinking about how the crows could come back at any time. It just feels creepy, but I've just got to have my package. Oh.
What a strange-looking squirrel. He looks so daring. Like he has a lot of stories to tell.
Daring? No, not at all. Don't you see all these maps? What?
Oh, so you're a map maker.
Oh, hardly. I'm a traveller. Is this your first time in Mousewood? Come and see me later at the back. Just walk up the ramp to the right of the town gate.
Excuse me, but
No time. Gotta practice. There's a birthday party this evening at the Hares. But I'm prepping to go. Well, hey!
Hello? Is everything okay?
Is there someone behind me?
I think I'm being haunted by a ghost.
I don't think you are. At least I don't see anybody.
I can't see anyone either, but I know someone is there. You find one strange book in the woods, can't understand a single word, and then they stick you with a ghost. Isn't that just typical? I get all the luck.
Is it just me? Or do these statues look happy? At least I don't see anybody.
I can't see anyone either, but I know someone is there. You find one strange book in the woods, can't understand a single word, and then they stick you with a ghost. Isn't that just typical? I get all the luck.
Oh, there really is someone behind you. Oh, no, he's gone. There really is someone behind you.
I knew it! Oh, lucky me. Oh, liberating. What did the ghost look like?
Well, he had a pebble head, and his arms were twigs and leaves.
Really? That must have been a wood sprite. I didn't think they were real. You know what? Here, take it. I found it in the woods. Maybe the book belongs to the wood sprite. If you see him, you can give it back to him.
I thought it was cursed or something. Hello?
Ah, there you are. Come, Jerry. I want to introduce you to someone. Please excuse this sudden trespass, honoured owl and squirrel.
Ah, Jonathan, this is the rabbit I was just telling you about.
Oh, but that's holy dormouse. Those eyes that have seen countless worlds. Some say he knows no mercy, but my parents said he was one of the first tree walkers.
I was not the first, but I knew him.
The Marquis de Hoto. I was barely knee-high to a grasshopper the last time I saw you.
In accordance with the tradition of the tree walkers, I hereby present you my apprentice, Jerry Hazelnut. I am here to request support for him, so that he may learn the art of arts in these woods.
Ah, Magic, of course. I should have guessed that right away. So this nestling is a new magician's apprentice, and we thought the tradition of the tree walkers had been lost.
Ooh, what? Magician's apprentice? Please hold your horseflies for a moment, Jonathan.
Certainly not. Tradition demands that we immediately prepare the treetop festival. A new tree walker must be celebrated properly.
According to tradition, the apprentice must make the preparations for the treetop festival alone.
Nestling, before your training begins, you must send out invitations and order the blue juice and baked goods for the festival.
Precisely.
You should speak to Anya Mouse. She is the very best baker here in Mousewood.
I shall wait for you here, Jerry. I'm interested in what's happened here. Mousewood has changed.
Does that mean I'm supposed to run around out there all by myself?
I trust that you can take care of yourself. It's still summer vacation. This is your adventure, Jerry. Do you think you can do it?
Absolutely.
Oh, stop! Don't step on the books.
Shouldn't somebody tidy them up?
That's what I'm doing. But Conrad's niece, Ursula, keeps mixing them up again.
Huh?
Critique of Impractical Reason by Immanuel Katz. Natural History by Hildegard of Beehive. Oh, where shall I put that?
How about sorting the books by topic? Brainy stuff here, nature stuff there.
That is exactly what I am doing. Here are those with a red cover, and over there is where those with green covers will go.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
But of course. Then you can find the red books immediately when you look for them. I mean, no one ever reads the green ones anyway. Weird stuff, that is. In Literaria, they didn't have green books at all.
Ooh, Jonathan, you've never even been there.
Of course I have. But naturally, it was during a reading tour.
As you can see, young man, Jonathan's sorting skills are just as dreadful as his sense of humor.
A little laugh now and then can't hurt.
Interesting furnishings, stylish and edible.
Those are the public funds of our community. Many of the town's workers prefer nuts as payment. Ooh.
Hey, something to read. Harry Otter and the Chamber of Egrets.
That is a historical novel. Ooh.
Shouldn't somebody tidy them up?
That's what I'm doing. But Conrad's niece, Ursula, keeps mixing them up again. I always tell people the crows cause the mess, and Ursula makes sure that it stays that way. I always tell people the crows cause the mess, and Ursula makes sure that it stays that way.
Warm. A knight's armor, just like in a book. Well, if knights had been little hamsters, well, that would have been so cute. Nobody would have wanted to fight a war.
You aren't allowed up there, youngster. Up there are the documents concerning the town, the law, and the constitution. You have to be a member of the community to see them. Also, it's possible to climb all the way to the top of the town hall from there.
Really?
Indeed. Perhaps you will decide to live in Mousewood one day. Then I will show you.
I wonder if there's a mouse inside. Nope, empty. Wow, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me. It's full of writing I can't read. I wonder whether it belongs to that mysterious wood sprite. No, I'd better take care of it. May I bother you for a second?
No, I'm working.
What are you working on?
Brain work.
That means he's staring into space.
I am thinking and planning.
What is there to plan?
We must replenish our stores. A crow must have feasted in here during the evacuation. For months, our beautiful Mousewood has been subjected to aggressive crow attacks. Those crows are feral, almost incapable of speaking. Ooh, a very unsettling situation.
What exactly am I supposed to do now?
According to tradition, the apprentice must make the preparations for the Treetop Festival alone.
Nestling, before your training begins, you must send out invitations and order the blue juice and baked goods for the festival.
That is the tradition.
You should speak to Anya Mouse. She is the very best baker here in Mousewood.
What is the Treetop Festival?
Mr. Squirrel, honored guests, please settle down. The Treetop Festival is going to take place 1 month from now.
No. The Treetop Festival is traditionally held for every new tree walker apprentice once he has completed his training. So it was in the past, and so it is today.
Perhaps it really has been too long since I was here.
What is that?
That is magic. And an invitation to the Treetop Festival from your city archives that's over 90 years old.
You see, Conrad?
Jerry, take this invitation. Also this magic postage stamp.
What's it for?
You'll find out once you place it on an envelope. But only stick it to an envelope once it has the invitation inside, and send invitations to everyone in Mousewood, because once you've completed your training, the Treetop Festival will be held.
You should talk to Plato, our mail frog. He can deliver the invitations for you.
If you need help, ask the people of Mousewood. If you get really stuck, use this first minor spell.
How does it work?
With the Advice Seeker, you can enter into contact with me through your thoughts, and I will give you a hint that you will hopefully find helpful. With this spell and your magic coin, be confident that you can face any challenge awaiting you. I'll wait here for you, Jerry.
Treetop Festival? I thought I was going to be a magician.
Your magical training will begin after the preparations for the festival. You have so much still ahead of you. Oh, I envy you. But there isn't much time. So hurry, Jerry Hazelnut. Whole worlds are waiting to be discovered by you. So many spells waiting to be learned.
What was that about the tree walkers and the portals?
We tree walkers use magic portal trees to travel back and forth between different worlds.
Fairy tales.
A tree walker is a magician who walks between worlds through the portal trees.
Mere legends and myths.
Not at all. Portal trees are trees with roots that reach deep into the fabric of reality. So deeply that they exist in more than one place and time, creating magical connections. Some use these connections to move back and forth among the worlds. As do we tree walkers.
Exactly, to help the helpless.
And the myth comes to life once again. Places, times, and possibilities form an almost infinite number of worlds. You will be trained by me in the tradition of the tree walkers and acquire this ancient knowledge of walking between the worlds.
I'll get back to work then.
Good luck.
A table shaped like a three-leaved clover.
The clover leaf has a special meaning for us.
Oh, it symbolizes the cooperation of the 3 permanent members of the Mousewood Town Council.
3?
Our 3rd member is Hannah Mouse.
We have not seen her since the evacuation during the last crow attack. Ooh.
A uniformed mouse on a beetle.
That is a painting of the founder of our town, Magistrate Maximus of Mousewood. He created the moral foundation for our beautiful woods and the town of Mousewood.
Moral foundation?
The not intended for consumption pact, which decrees that if it lives and breathes, then it is not food.
Oh, I see. So you must be a vegetarian.
Of course. I'm the picture of health. Ooh.
I see.
Oh, stop! Don't step on the books.
But they make such a nice ramp.
Knowledge is not to be trodden upon.
The Marquis de Hoto can only stick it to a sealed envelope with an invitation inside. I wonder why. The Marquis de Hoto should send it. The invitation looks really old. In fancy writing it says, "Hear ye, hear ye. An apprentice has come to the Mousewood so green. Let the treetop festival begin. With food and drink and sinking." Probably means singing. Now, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me. It's full of writing I can't read. I wonder whether it belongs to that mysterious wood sprite. The Great Zaroff. I wonder if that was his stuff in the trunk, his top hat. There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame, after drawing on rock a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right, then add black in turn. The kind you should be loath to burn. Black, then 3 more things. At the crossroads, set the circle bang on fire. Cool, rose hips. When they're dried, you can use them as itching powder. Blue juice, tasty and blue, a quality product from the wood dwarves. I don't see any hours or minutes on it. It looks like the mice's clocks only show you whether it's day or night. Well, I guess that's all you need. In a hard-to-read scrawl, the note says, tension. My name is August. I am 5 years old. I like to play piano. Thank you for reading. Bye-bye. And then he drew a funny face underneath. A tree trunk cafe. It looks really warm and inviting. Seems like someone takes good care of it too. Up this way to the city wall. Beware. Slippery in winter. Oh man, I wish I was here in the winter. Sliding down here would be so much fun. It sure smells good in here. Kind of like herbal drops. Huh?
I know you're out there somewhere. Come back soon. I'll take care of your garden until then. I know you're out there somewhere. Come back soon. I'll take care of your garden until then.
Ooley's nightcap. Sleeping drops. It says a bottle costs 1 leaf buck. I don't have any leaf bucks. Not even one. The door is now open.
Hey you. This is private property. Get out of my garden.
Uh-oh.
Extravagant. Welcome. My name is Anne. Welcome to my little tree trunk cafe.
Hello, I'm Jerry.
Oh, you're sweet as sugar.
Ugh. I'm supposed to order blue juice and baked goods for the Treetop Festival.
Oh, is it that time again? How nice. I will bake lots and lots of cupcakes.
And what about this blue juice?
I'm sorry, Sugarplum, but you'll have to go ask the dwarves about that. They haven't delivered any in days. They live at the other end of the Coldwater Brook in the dark wood.
About the blue juice.
I'm sorry, Sugarplum, but you'll have to go ask the dwarves about that. They haven't delivered any in days. They live at the other end of the Coldwater Brook in the dark wood.
That noise just now. That sounded dangerous.
But of course, dangerously tasty. I'm creating something that no one in Mousewood has ever seen. Exploding cookies!
Yeah, but wouldn't an exploding cake be better?
Trust me, Sugar Cube, it will be pancake-tastic. I hope the boy I'm babysitting will have real fun with them. Little Humbert is a bit difficult. Everyone thinks he's a nasty spoiled brat, but he's just under-challenged. Poor gifted child. Maybe my new cookies will keep him on his toes.
As far as that, under-challenged Humbert goes, have you found an interesting hobby for Humbert?
Not yet, alas.
Oh, too bad. I'm always asking other people questions. No one ever asked me a question.
Oh, that's terrible. You poor pumpkin. Would you like me to ask you a question?
Yeah, ask one, ask one.
Have you seen a frog on your travels? Big fellow, really good looking. He usually drinks coffee here about this time, but he hasn't come in yet.
And I thought we were talking about me. See you later.
Take care.
I'd better leave that where it is. I want to be a magician, not a key thief. Around here, they probably sentence you to 1,000 laps of the hamster wheel. Something's not right here. A whole barrel full of little cakes, and yet nobody's eating them.
Strange, isn't it? These cupcakes are Udi's favourite, made with herbs from his pharmacy. Try one. Oh, come on. Just a little nibble.
Sorry, but I'd rather not play lab rat for the herbal cupcakes.
Lab rat? Is that what they call scientists where you come from?
No, it's not important. One hot coffee. That won't work. It says coffee free, but please also try our pound cake. It's off. No reception.
We're off the air.
Cool mushroom. The way it smells in here. The pots must contain dried herbs and spices. Hello.
Good day, my friend.
Wait a second. I know that voice.
Ludwig Burrower is the name. Swamp Radio 103.6 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening.
Right. I heard you on the radio once.
Yes, unfortunately the swamp path is still flooded, so I can't continue. I would love to broadcast again. I've been broadcasting from the swamp ever since the crows pulled apart my old transmitter.
So you're a radio DJ?
Yes, unfortunately the swamp path is still flooded, so I can't continue. I would love to broadcast again. I've been broadcasting from the swamp ever since the crows pulled apart my old transmitter. Swamp Radio 103.6 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening.
Is there any hope that you'll be transmitting again soon?
With all the moisture that creeps into my transmitter in the swamp? Never! Someone might complain about my watered-down contributions.
What? But your fans...
They'll say my jokes are all wet.
How will you explain to your fans that you're quitting?
With damp eyes.
Because everything's flooded, right?
No, because it's released.
Oh, you can't just give up like that.
I'm not giving up. Crack a nut, squirrel, as the young people say these days. No, to get me to stop broadcasting, they'll have to tie my arms, legs, mouth, and belly button.
I've always wanted to be on the radio too.
That's the right attitude. If you want to host with me, you'll have to be sharp.
Sharp?
Yes, just try to set him up so I can knock him down. With rapier-like wit. Yes?
What should I say?
Oh, something funny.
Oh. Okay. Well, why did the chicken cross the road?
Ooh, that's no good. That'll go down very badly here in Mousewood, believe me.
Oh, okay.
Try to come up with something more appropriate for our audience. We'll try again.
I have to be going.
See you soon. And remember, Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening.
Cool mushroom. The way it smells in here. The pots must contain dried herbs and spices. There's a sign. Roof terrace closed. Danger of abduction by crows. That doesn't sound good.
Remember, there are no problems, only challenges.
Extravagant. Hello, young man. That's what old Uli would have said now.
Who's old Uli?
Ah, a dear friend of mine. See the picture on the counter? This little herbal pharmacy belongs to him.
I see. So, is he out getting more herbs?
Well, he's on an adventure and will be gone a very long time. I almost forgot something. Apple cheeks. One of Uli's patented sugar-free lollipops for you.
Sugar-free?
I also baked Uli's herbs into some buns. But it turned out that nobody wanted them like that.
I can't imagine why.
Ah, I knew you'd appreciate Uli's herbs. Hey, they're a bit dry, but...
Dry?
Oh, just have fun licking the lollipop and nibbling the cake. My little cinnamon bun.
Uli's nightcap. Sleeping drops. It says a bottle costs 1 leaf buck. I don't have any leaf bucks. Not even one. No. That would do any good. Supposedly this was really healthy once, back then, before it petrified. Supposedly this was really healthy once, back then, before it petrified. Sugar-free? What kid would want something like that?
See you soon.
Plato the Frog by any chance? I've been waiting here for a package from the Super Squirrel Boutique for smart squirrels. Oh, maybe I should have left town with my cousin Edgar, instead of standing here and thinking about how the crows could come back at any time. It just feels creepy, but I've just got to have my package. Oh.
A sad human face behind ivy. I wonder who painted that. You can see into the town hall from here. The old squirrel Jonathan has already seen me. He's waving his cane. I think he's afraid I'll climb in through the window and walk all over his books. I'd never do that. At least, not while someone is looking. Hello, I'm Jerry.
Junior?
Yeah, no reply. Hello?
Junior? He's shy. Step right up and admire the goods, but make sure that your eyes stay in your head. Although that wouldn't be a problem, because we have outstanding glass eyes among all the things you can buy here at ridiculously low prices. Ridiculously low. At Church Mouse and Son.
Glass eyes?
And much more. The travelling merchants, Church Mouse and Son, have everything you've ever wanted, will want, and will need. Even though you don't know you want it, will want it, or will need to have wanted it.
You talk like an actor.
Funny you should say that, but let's get down to business. What do you need, boy? Church Mouse and Son have everything.
I'm looking for something tasty. Maple syrup cheesecake. With walnuts?
Even better. A mud pie with twigs and rocks in the shape of a heart.
Mud pie? Ugh. Thanks, but no thanks.
It's very realistic. Mud fans know what I'm talking about. Isn't that right, Junior? He'll be taking over the whole shop soon, and then I'll take a well-earned retirement. Soon you can sell your own mud pies. Junior? He's shy, but a terribly good businessman. I believe in him really, really strongly. You hear? Junior? It's so nice to know that your golden years are secure. Well, then take this one time only, small but exquisite promotional gift. A red thread for you. Here, let me tie the thread to your amusing round coin. Which, by the way, will not be accepted as payment.
Very decorative. Thanks.
The high-quality red thread I gave you should lead you back to Church Mouse and Son whenever you need exquisite things. Things of every kind. Pretty things, tall things, small things, white things, bright things, filled things, spilled things, things with sugar, things with mud.
Yeah.
Silly things.
Okay.
If you're looking for things, come to Church Mouse and Son. But don't take too long. Soon I'll be handing my business over to my talented son, so that I can retire to the Coconut Palm Islands. We're still saving up enough money for the trip. Isn't that right, Junior? Junior?
Thank you. I'll be sure to come in if I need...
Things!
Need things.
We have stuff, too.
Alright, things and stuff.
And junk.
Things, stuff, and junk.
Now you've got it.
What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of amber thing. I hear a fine sound. Very, very softly. Like someone flicked a glass. Nice view. From here you can see the cafe and the city wall. And one of the Mouse Guard's cannons. They smell earthy. I like mushrooms a lot better like this than in Mum's salads. Ugh.